Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nonik Sali, and today we are going to talk about how to reply a friend, a relative, or a close person who comes wanting a loan from you. Now, the money issues have actually destroyed many relations, have destroyed friendships. So you have to be keen every time you're going to give out a loan. So if a friend comes in wanting a loan, how do you reply them? Even if you're a money lender or you're not a money lender, what do you do about them? Keep in. And by the time you finish, you will get all the information, all the ways you will reply this person so that they go satisfied. So what you do, ask them these three questions. One, what are the details of the business or of the venture you're going to put the money in? Two, can I be a partner in that business or in that venture that you're going to put the money in? Three, is it possible for you're referring to the person who is asking for a loan? Tell him or her to set the deadline for him or her and the penalty in case they fail to pay. Now, when it comes to what are the details of the venture that they're going to invest in, make sure they avail you with all the details of the business. And of course, you can easily tell which kind of business is this. And it's not that if a person comes urgently needing something, you must provide. No, don't allow someone's urgency to become your priority. Of course, you have to consider, you don't have to leave a friend to go unhelped, and you also have to make sure you keep intact and you don't regret. So ask for all the details. It's not about someone going and is lied to, maybe a gambler, and says bring 10,000 and tomorrow I will give you 40,000. Then they come for a loan for you to give you 10,000, for you to give them 10,000 so that they bring you 20,000 the next day, and you also fold in that way. Ask yourself, which kind of business can produce all this amount in this shortest possible time? And if the business is viable, you can go on and give the loan. The second thing is, can you be a partner? Ask them. One of the things people fear is having someone to be your partner. That thing, people fear it a lot. And if you really want to get this person to leave you, you just ask them if they can be or allow you to be a partner in their business, and you also sign the document. That means that business is viable most times. So if they come wanting a loan and you call on to them, can I be your partner in the business you're going to start, so that when you get out the money, we can share the profits, and then you pay my loan back? If they accept, there you don't need to worry a lot. Go on to the next step. Tell them to set a deadline. Don't set a deadline for them. Tell them to set a deadline, unless it's a loan you're advancing to your money lender and you're saying this money lasts for 1 week or 2 weeks. This is a friend. This is a relative. Tell them to set a deadline for themselves. And if they set a deadline, ask them, what if you don't meet this? What should I do? Ask them for the penalty they want to, and make sure the penalty they give, of course, affects them. If possible, tell them to leave a collateral security so that if they don't pay back, you can take that security, sell it, and have your money back, and of course with profits. And if not, then you're going to lose out. And make sure every time you're going to give out a loan, please make sure that loan, the money you're going to give out, does not affect you when it is not paid back. Some people used to say that lend what you can afford to lose. I used to consider that, but of course you don't afford to lose your money. But every time you're going to give out a loan, also put that in mind. Make sure every loan you're going to give out, every money you're going to give out, you can afford to lose it. And when you lose it, you still can move on and write it off as a bad debt and can move on in the business. Don't just give out money just because they want it, because you also have your own goals. Thank you so much for watching. Nonix Ali is my name once again. Please consider subscribing if this video was really helpful to you, and every week I will send you a new video all focused on developing you into a better person. Now you have 24 hours. I do have 24 hours too. The use you put to your time will matter a lot in the shortest possible future time. See you next time in our next video.